What if the most disturbing story in human history was never meant to be a historical event? We've all heard the story of Abraham, a father commanded by God to take his only son Isaac to a mountain and end his life. Taken literally, it portrays a sadistic deity and a fanatic father. But today, we go beyond the literal. Using the Bible's own keys, we are going to decode this story as it was originally intended, not as a test of blind faith, but as a scientific map for the evolution of your consciousness. From the hidden code for the speed of light to the secret function of your right brain. Welcome to the In the Beginning series. To understand this, we must first stop looking for these people in the dirt of the Middle East and start looking for them in the mirror. In Galatians chapter 4, the Apostle Paul makes a radical claim. He states explicitly that the story of Abraham's children is an allegory. This is our master key. Abraham, Sarah, and Isaac are not people, they are principles. Abraham represents the patriarchal mind, the logic, the ego, the driver. Sarah is the divine feminine, the principle of intuition and spiritual birth. And Isaac? Isaac represents the son of the mind, our desires and our thoughts. Think about the mythical impossibility of their ages. A 90-year-old woman giving birth isn't history. It's a signal that this birth is supernatural, a transformation of the mind that defies physical law. When God tells Abraham to go to the land of Moriah, he isn't just pointing to a mountain. In the sacred geography of the body, Moriah is the right hemisphere of the brain. The Bible calls the tribe of Judah the chosen people. In the book of Numbers, Judah is commanded to camp on the east side, the side of the rising sun. In the brain, this is the right side, the seat of light and higher consciousness. And here is the scientific smoking gun. In Numbers chapter 2, verse 9, the census for the camp of Judah is recorded as exactly 186,400. This isn't just a random number. It is the exact speed of light in miles per second. The chosen people are literally the people of light, a code for the energy that awakens when you move your consciousness to the right side of the brain. So, what is the sacrifice? Taken literally, it is a crime. Taken metaphorically, it is a physiological process. A burnt offering is a cosmological event. Just as the sun consumes the constellation of Aries, the ram, at the spring equinox to bring new life, an internal fire must rise within you. This starts at your solar plexus, the sun center of your body. Through the discipline of meditation, this energy rises to the mountaintop, the pineal gland. This is why Abraham finds a ram caught in the thicket. The ram is the pineal gland. When your lower desires are brought to the mountain of the right brain, they are sacrificed, and your spiritual vision is opened. This transformation happens in 5 distinct stages, encoded in the elements. 1. Earth. This is the physical mind, the world of the 5 senses. 2. Water. The stage of inner truth and baptism, where you begin to see through the illusion. 3. Air, represented by the wood Abraham carried. This is the stage of no thought, the silence of the mind. 4. Fire, the spirit, the actual awakening of the pineal gland. And 5. The renewed mind, the completion. This is why Jacob named the place where he saw God, Pineal, a direct linguistic link to the pineal gland. He said, "I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved." He wasn't in a desert, he was in a state of deep, meditative consciousness. The tragedy of modern religion is that it keeps people at the bottom of the mountain, arguing over literal history and dead dogmas. It creates evil concepts of submission and hierarchy that tear families apart. But the Bible is clear. The Lamb is already provided inside you. You don't need a temple, a priest, or a literal sacrifice. You only need the discipline to sit quietly and go up the mountain. When you awaken the right brain, you don't just find salvation, you find compassion. You find the law of love. It's time to stop reading the map and start taking the journey. Don't forget to subscribe for more future decodes.